Hello, everybody. How is everybody doing on to this last day of January 2023? Don't forget blowing your cinnamon tomorrow. I hope all of you guys are doing good. Maria, I see you're excited. Hello to Juanson. Hello to Lilith. Hello to beautiful Gypsy. And anybody else that might be here with us. Hello, everybody. I hope you guys had a really nice day. And let's go see, do we have Sean? No, I see Diane. I don't see Sean. All right, so let's go for it then. Beautiful Gypsy, you're first up. Where's his connection with A going? How is he feeling about you? And how is MH feeling about you? Well, let's go and see that. Ben, bonsoir, ma belle Lilith. How are you doing, sweetie? Here we go. So where's his connection with A going? How is she feeling about you, and how is MH feeling about you? So let's go see what's going on with A. Yes, all right. The world. Okay. My beautiful. It's at the beginning. It's really at the beginning from what I can see over here. Is she? I had no idea about that. Look at that. Look at all the information, you know. Seriously. Ah, well, Diane, welcome to the channel, sweetie. And I did not know that your son is Sean. You have a lovely son, sweetie. Nice to see you, Diane. And thank you for that information, Lilith. I did not know that. My gosh. All right, so here we go. What I'm going to say over here for you, my beautiful Gypsy, where's his connection with A going? For the moment, it's iffy, isn't it? I kind of feel like it's a little bit weak. It's a little bit passive in many different kind of ways. As I can see over here, we do seem to be happy together. We do seem to complete ourselves into certain different ways, but there's also like a lot of sexual intentions and lust and everything of the such that is there. The only thing that I'm seeing over here is that I feel as though maybe we're manipulating you, or there's some type of a trickery going on over here, sweetie. So where is the connection going with A, and how is she feeling about you? I'm going to say for the moment, I don't know what exactly it is that she told you, if she did tell you anything at all. I'm going to say there's interest. I'm going to say there's, there's a lot of lust. There's a lot of want of passion. So that side is there. We want it. But love-wise, I don't see a commitment coming on up, sweetie. I don't. I see that we're not ready for anything. So a lot of untapped potential. I'm going to say with A, I kind of feel like it's going to stick around the way that it is. Not too much really happening, sweetie. Let me go and see what's going on with MH. And Sean, you say you and your mom, you're so stressed. He makes the mess and he expects us to help. Oh, yeah, that's not good. Well, hello, user has been found dead. Nice to see you, sweetie, tonight. Hello, beautiful Yvonne. So how is MH feeling about you? Let's go and find that one out. MH is into a period of difficult transition, I'm going to say. I almost feel, let me take out some more cards over here, my lovely. Yes, mental strength, clarity, difficult transition. We don't want to move on away from you, okay? We don't want to. We don't want to let you go. I feel like we're getting more mental strength, more clarity, more courage. I feel like we are actually interested in having things happen a little bit more. He's thinking about reaching on out. So I'm going to say, you know what? If you feel like reaching on out, why not? It could be happening. I feel as though we want things to move. I feel like we are going to be offering something towards you. We're thinking about it at this moment. So I'm going to say we are in, well, MH is into the position over here of power. And I strongly do believe that he is going to be offering something towards you. I'm going to say most likely into the following week or so. Hello, Misha. Nice to see you, sweetie. I don't know. Maybe Gypsy was not really here, right? Because it's not of her style not to write anything. Well, if Gypsy ever, pops on in during the live, if we can just tell her maybe if I don't see her pop on in that she is first. Gypsy, sending you so much love, sweet one. I'm going to move on forward now into, PayPal, and I know I've got user has been found dead. I also know that I have our beautiful Maria So I'm just going to go and get all the information, and I'm going to go and check that out, and I'll tell you guys who is up next. So let's go like that, and voila. And I think that is, oh my gosh, the questions. All right. That seems correct. All right, perfect. Hold on, guys. All right. So let's go and see what we have going on over here. And I'm going to update the list. So we are the 31st. So here we go. I have Maria email, and it's a bit long. Yes, it was long. I read it before arriving. It's a good thing. Okay, so I've got here Maria, and I've got user husband found dead. So let's go for Maria to begin with. So I've got the email over here. And second email. Okay, they're both into email. So I'm going to open up user husband found dead, who's going to be up next. And you also have an email. All right. Okay, so hold on. Let's just go over here. And I'm sorry. The doctor needs a doctor. I'm sorry. I swallowed the wrong way. And I was not eating or drinking anything. My dear gosh. All right, I'm sorry, guys. So, Maria, let's go to the second one. Oh, good. Okay, this one is not as long. I'm just going to read it a second. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Did you mess up or did you do good? Ah, ha, ha. Okay, I see everything over here. Oh, you are there. Oh, you've been writing. Okay, wait, hold on here, Gypsy. Hold on. You've been writing. You think you'd rather see where the connection with A is going, right? Yeah, because it's a little bit into the, yeah, it's up there. Okay. And MH had his chance, right? All right, okay. Okay, I've got you then, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful Simran. Nice to see you. I know, I see it, but she was not there. I could not see her. Well, she was there, but I didn't, and then I got worried. Okay, I'm glad you're here, my beautiful Gypsy. I say yes. You know what? H is kind of, well, MH is slowly getting into a place where, well, he wants to kind of come on back, right? But who's to say, right? Because he has been quite unstable into the past. And so I say, why not? Go for it, sweetie. You follow your intuition. You see where that brings you, sweet one. So let's go see for Maria. And then I'm going to see user husband found dead. And then I'm going to see our beautiful friend Simran over here. So hold on just one moment. I'm actually going to go and answer your second email before your first one because I'm already into it. And I know what's going on into the first one. A lot of the usual questions, and you have some questions about what is going on if he saw you and everything. So we're actually going to go and see over here second email first. And first email is coming right on up after. I have to say, I kind of like the play that you did over here. I'm not going to say it's a role play, but I kind of like the play. It was a little bit like a theater piece. Yes. Gone and back and gone and back and this and that. The dad came on in. It was like a whole family kind of thing going on. But there was a lot of, giving, and there was a lot of time together and talking. And yeah, I liked it. It was nice. I think you did absolutely great. Let's go see what Spirit has to say. There you go. You did do really, really good, sweetie. Our knight is holding on to you. Yes, yes, and yes. No more Three of Swords. So that's about pain leaving, which is absolutely perfect. Eight of Swords reverse also. I'm going to say you did not mess up whatsoever. You did absolutely perfect. And you know why you did so perfectly? Because You held on. You continued the conversation where the conversation could have ended. So you did continue. You held up with the conversation. He continued. It was already something that he was passionate about, that he liked, so it helped out an awful lot. And you were there. You asked him questions. He answered on back. He even offered you some other things. You've got the hug. You got everything. And then you left. Good for you, sweetie. And I like the way that you closed it with a little bit of, I'm not going to say comedy, but it was nice. It was humorous into a certain way. I love it. Beautiful. I'm going to say yes, yes, yes. You can jump up and down 1,000 times. You did absolutely perfect. And I'm going to say he absolutely loved it. So good for you. Second email, it's a check. Let's go see. I'm going to do like, teachers. That's what you're getting for that one. Let me go see the first one. It's got a couple more questions into that one. I know, right? Okay, so he gave you a chocolate for your dad, and you were like, okay, he didn't think that you were pushy. Absolutely not. You said, don't be a stranger, don't bite. You were not pushy whatsoever. You were there and you said, not a problem. And you left when you were supposed to, and you did everything that you were supposed to. You were just kind of spending some time and you were chit-chatting. The conversation was nice. It was good. It was perfect. Everybody kept their own boundaries. It was great. You did great. You were not pushy in any kind of a way. I kind of like the twist onto the candy, because he offered you chocolate and you said no, you said candy. Were you looking for a sucker or something of the such, beautiful Maria? Are you actually looking to something to suck on other than something to crunch on? I just had to say it. It crossed my mind. Okay, let me go into your first mail and let me go and get your answers over there. I just had to say it. Let's go into the first one and voila. Okay, so there was a lot of back and forth, right? First of all, before I do all this, I'm going to go see if everything is okay and everything is still in place, right? Yeah. Yeah, it was a lollipop is what you wanted, right? Okay, so how did he feel? Honestly, I feel like he felt like he was comfortable. He felt a little bit at first, a little bit anxious, but after that, I feel as though we fell into a zone of comfort, a zone where things were good. They were non-stressful. They were into a place that we have not been into in a very, very long time. It was fun. It was entertaining. It was interesting. And I feel as though the conversation did keep on, but it did keep on into a positive sense. Nobody got out of line into anything. And it's really important because, you were at work and so on, so on, so on. So I'm going to say he absolutely loved it, sweetie. He did. He felt, I'm not going to say that he had any, I'm not going to say that there was anything of sexiness or anything of the such that I can see that was necessarily there. I feel like he was trying to keep it strictly business, so work. But there was a lot of, how could I say, attachment and wanting to attach ourselves more, wanting to just go and give you that really nice big hug, but nothing sexual, hugging and caring and loving. That's what I'm seeing. As for what is going on, no, absolutely not, sweetie. He did not think that you were rude. That kind of went into your whole humoristic kind of a side. Like when you said, that you don't bite, that he can come and see you. Same thing, sweetie. Everything is absolutely perfect over there. As for if everything is still the same, I'm going to say yes. We're still following into the same steps. Everything still seems to be into the right position, to the right way. Yeah, he lifted his eyebrow. But again, I feel like into that, Maria, it was about wanting to be closer to you. It was wanting to have more tenderness than sexiness is what I'm trying to say. And he was really, really happy that it did not go any further than that, because then we would have kind of been, pushing up those boundaries, and we don't want to do that. So that being said, I'm still going to say over here that you're still on time. Nothing really has changed within your time over here. The time frame is still good. So we're still pretty much speaking around the same amount and the same time. Let me go see if there's anybody else around, and then let me go and get your other questions into email number 1. All right. Anybody around? Yes or no? I'm going to say an absolute no over here, sweetie. We only have you still. It is still but you. We're thinking about reaching on out, trying to figure out how we're going to do so. Our knight is moving on closer to you. We're becoming slowly a king into our comfortable position over here, but really just still looking for the way that we're going to use in order to do that. And no boredom whatsoever. I feel like we're actually quite excited. I feel like this is a good beginning of a week. So nobody else into the cards so far. So good. Let me go back to your email. Gonna go back. Your questions were down here. Okay, so you want to know what he thought of you. Let's go over here. Okay, my beautiful. So you want to know what he thought of you. 10 of Pentacles, happiness, looking towards happiness, looking towards, well, tradition, roots, building, strategizing is what I'm going to say. So I'm going to say it was good. I thought he thinks anyways, that this was good. Again, 3 of Swords seems to have disappeared, which is what I saw into the front into the first deck, which is truly trying to say over here that, you know, all that pain, all that distress, everything that we've had. And I tell you often, we're just kind of blocked by it. We've got those barriers. We don't really know what to do with it and everything of the such. This is it. It's like those barriers are kind of slowing down. It's like they're being knocked down one by one. So things are becoming easier. Now, this is about opening up those doors to you. So it's a good thing that they're actually knocking on down, because every single movement that you do, this is what you're doing. You're progressing towards that. And as you're progressing, you're letting him and you're allowing him to come closer. Well, you know, both of you guys to really come closer one to the other. And by doing so, at the same time, you're always respecting what he wants. And that, because you're saying, what does he think of you? He thinks that you have changed. And I think it's important to mention it, because this is what he has somewhat wanted, right? He wanted to have those safe barriers, and he wanted to have that respect, and you have changed, and he sees that you have changed and that these modifications have been implemented. So he doesn't really have any other, reasons necessarily to have any type of blockages. I'm going to say altogether, as you're most likely wondering over here, does he think that you are sexy? Absolutely. But again, the fact that he thought that you were sexy and that he is attracted to you, he was still more feeling today lovey-dovey than he was sexual. And it's okay. Lovey-dovey is cute. So there's still no other lady. Does he miss you? And are you going to be still talking tomorrow some more? Yes, tomorrow you're still going to be talking some more. Yes, he does miss you. Yes, we are thinking over here about reconciliation. Did you pull him or push him? I'm going to say you pulled him closer to you. So you actually pulled him closer to you is what you did over here, my lovely. Because of the conversation that you had, and because of the extended conversation that you had that just brought him, that much more closer to you. Now, hold on just one moment. Before I move over to user, I'm going to give you a couple messages because, well, that's what I do. Let's do this over here, and I'm going to open on this because you are up next. All right. Hello, my beautiful Yvonne. Thank you, sweetie. So dates are still the same dates. Yes, nothing has changed. No particular vision that I have in mind at this moment, but I do know that you guys are going to be talking. I don't feel... I told you that when you were going to be talking this week, somebody was going to be coming on in, but they were going to be coming on in really quite quickly. Okay, well, that already happened. So that would have been what has actually happened today. It happened a little bit earlier. I feel as though tomorrow you will talk, no doubt about it. I don't necessarily feel like you're going to be interrupted, but I don't quite feel like the conversation is going to be as long as the one that you had today. I hope the flames of our love last for eternity. My heart absolutely belongs to you. I feel you even though we are apart. And I want you to know that you are an angel. My beautiful Maria, you have good reason to be excited, and everything is going exactly as it should. So be excited as you will. Get ready for your day tomorrow. Pick out your outfit and plan your next topic of conversation. Let's go see user has been found dad. Okay, I'm going to go over here first. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Okay, I get it. All right, over here. Let me go over here. All right, hold on. Okay, so let's go over here. So you would like to know, my beautiful user has been found dad. Channels, channeled messages, absolutely. And then I'm going to go with question number 2. All right, let's go over here. Okay, I'm going to start with question number 2, okay? What are his thoughts on having kids with you? And how do I see him reacting when you do tell him that? Okay, let me go see. All right, so question number 1, thoughts on having kids with you. Thoughts on having kids with you, I have no problem whatsoever. I don't even really have any anxiety whatsoever over here. I feel as though there is a lot of happiness, there's a lot of wants, there's a lot of wheels, and that eventually it would come that way, and it would not be something that would be, I feel like it would not be a problem whatsoever. So the thoughts on having kids with you, I'm going to say it's not a problem. We're not afraid about it whatsoever. It's most likely something that we've even thought about into the past. So I'm going to say it's all good. I don't have any problems. I don't see any problems over there. Let me go see the second part of your question. Now, onto that one. I feel as though, quite frankly, from what I can see over here, it might dampen a little bit the whole thing. And I'm going to say it this way. I feel as though there's a little bit over here of a resistance, so things might go a little bit slower. We might kind of have to figure out things. I really feel like the way that we're going to be going about this is, okay, we're going to be taking it, one step at a time. So we're really going to be going with the, okay, I'm going to do, let's do this. Let's try this. Let's see where this is going to go. Is going to be absolutely over thrilled by it? I'll say no. So I don't feel as though he's going to be over thrilled about it, but I do feel as though he's going to stick around and he's going to try to do his very best. So it's going to be an adaptation. Let me put it that way. We're going to have to get used to the idea. We're going to have to get used to the whole thing, because one thing is about, yes, wanting some with you, and another one is about taking care of one that is not necessarily his. So I feel as though for that, we're going to work on it. We're going to do our very best. It's not out of the picture whatsoever, but we're definitely going to have to kind of warm up to the idea. And let me give you some channeled messages from him, sweetie. Hello, my beautiful MS. Nice to see you, sweet one. Maria, have yourself a lovely, lovely day, sweetie. All right, let's go do this over here, such as, and hold on. Messages. Let's go to the messages. I'm going to start off with this one. And what I'm going to do over here, okay. This is not the way that I wanted things to actually go upon at this moment. I wish that I could go back in time because I do want to be close to you. I wish that I could have loved you the way that you deserved to be loved back then. You accept me for me, the good, the bad, and the ugly. And I really, really do appreciate that from you. And I know that I failed you into the past and I've let you down also. Okay, and let's go for over here. Nobody affects me like you do. Everything you say and do simply reaches my soul. For me, you feel like home. You have captured my soul with your unconditional love for me. And please do forgive me because I've never, ever, ever meant to hurt you. And if we move on forward to this one over here. I love the woman that you are becoming. I love the feeling I feel when I kiss you. I want to ask you if you will be my girlfriend. Please never ever break my heart. I want to have a child with you. Look at that. I love that you love me no matter what. And I want you to know that you are truly my queen. My beautiful. As for the other email that I'm reading at this moment, you're a sweetie pie. What I'm actually going to do is I am going to I'm going to answer her questions here, but I'm going to give her a timestamp because in either case, she's going to end up with a reading. So I'm just going to leave her with a timestamp. And I'm going to send her the link so she can just click on it and she will be right at her own reading, okay? So I'm going to send that out to her right after the live, my sweetie. But I will answer them right away and I'll just leave it right away. Oh, you're not now. Oh, the way you wrote it sounded like that. Okay, you're not now, but you do have one. Okay, perfect. All right, so if you're not right now, then it's not a problem. Then there's nothing to mull over, sweetie. He does want to have a child with you, my beautiful. Yes, yes, and yes. It is all good, my beautiful. So user has been found dead. I'm going to answer her questions here after the live. I'm going to send her her timestamp and the link so she can go directly to it. So we're going, well, I don't need you to put a timestamp, my beautiful Lilith. I will do it at this moment. So at 29 minutes. And here we go. So I want to know over here, how is your job going to look like when you come back from being sick? All right, let's go and see that, sweetie. Let's go and see. Yes, my beautiful user has been found out. And from what I can see over there, yes, no, he is looking forward towards it. He has thought about it. So I know, synchronicity is absolutely crazy. So I'm going to say, yes, he does want to have children with you. And absolutely, yes. It's not a problem whatsoever, my sweetie. It's actually whenever you guys do have one or whenever you decide that you will, is most likely even going to be planned. It's not something that's going to be unplanned altogether. Oh, my beautiful Lilith, it's okay, sweetie. You don't need the timestamp. I will send an email after the live, sweet one. So my beautiful angel over here, I'm actually going to put you at 30 minutes now because I've been chit-chatting with your friends. So let's go see, how is your job going to look like when you come back from being sick? It's going to be a little bit more difficult is what I have to say. It's going to be a little bit more difficult altogether. So I kind of feel like the expectations, it's not going to be the same as when you left from what I can feel over here. I feel like you're going to need a little bit more time off. I feel like you're going to be looking at it and you're going to be wondering, should I change jobs? Should I modify things? Should I change altogether? But I feel as though you're going to stick around into it. You're going to give yourself a little bit more time, and good for you. So I will say, whenever you do return, I feel like it's not quite going to be the right time to return. I feel like you would actually need like another, I don't know, you seem to be needing, I'm seeing like a 2. So I'm going to say somewhere around 2 weeks, maybe extra off. You're going to need a little bit more time to recuperate. And when you do come on back, you're just going to feel as though things are a little bit different, not quite into their place. And you're going to be wondering, what has happened? Was it like that before I left? Or did it get worse? Or did I just not notice it? Point being, you're going to be wondering, you're going to be thinking, should I change? What should I do? You're going to have that great introspection. You're going to be wondering. And from that point on, you are going to continue. You are going to stay where you are. And good for you for doing so, because I actually see that something is going to be offered to you and you're going to be quite successful. So you're actually going to be taking what you were and you're going to be getting better. Better seems to be coming your way within the following 2 to 3 months after you recover. So stick around, sweetie. Better things are going to be coming for you within work. Even though at first, as I said, when you do return, they're not quite going to seem like that. But please stick around. Things will get better. And question number 2, what does the future look like for you and your boyfriend? You're an Aries and he's a Cancer. Let's go and see that one. Here we go. And let's go over here. And into the meanwhile, I hope that everything went well for you today, my beautiful. And I'm wishing you a quick recovery, sweetie. Let's go and see, what does the future look like for you and your boyfriend? Okay, a retreat. You're afraid. Are you afraid that things are not going to work out, sweetie? You're afraid that things are not going to work out, and there is going to be somewhat of a pause. There will be a pause within this relationship. And from that little pause, it's going to be like a conflict or a fight. Somebody is only thinking about themselves. And from this moment on, you're going to say, well, okay, that's it. We kind of need a little bit of a break. There's going to be a conflict, an argument. The break's not going to last all that long. It might last about 5-6 days. Nothing really big, nothing major. But from that, you're going to come back really, really quite stronger. So from whatever that transformation and that ending seems to be coming, well, harmony actually seems to be kicking on in, where we're feeling as though we're more stable. You have better communication. You have more unity. You feel like you belong into the place where you are. So altogether, I'm going to say you guys are, I feel like he is holding back a little bit on what he wants to tell you and what he wants with you. I feel like he doesn't always tell you what it is that he wants to say. I feel like he doesn't always tell you the projects and everything because he feels as though, well, maybe you might not like them, or maybe he feels like he's judged, or maybe he's not feeling all that comfortable with it. So communication-wise, he can definitely work upon it. But I'm going to say a balance of the relationship will come into play, and it will become that much more stronger after a little bit of that tiny little argument that's going to be happening about 4 or 5 days. And then things are going to get better. They're going to get stronger. Your communication will get better. So I'm seeing a little bit of a pause, but a really, really good reunion after, and I don't see any breakings after that. So I'm going to say for the following months, it seems to be good after, sweetie. If you're wondering, cheating or anything of the such, I don't see anything happening over here, sweet one. Sending you so much love, beautiful. Let's go. Hello, my beautiful MS, Yvonne and Amber. Nice to see you too, sweetie. All right, here we go. She's in pain, right? Oh, sweetie. I was at the hospital all day today with 2 of my kids because they're afraid of dentists. And they had a couple cavities they need to fix. 2 out of 3 of my kids are terrified of dentists. So I've been at the hospital I was at the hospital all day from this morning all the way till the end of the day. because they had to put him asleep. And yes, so I get it, I do. And then they were in pain when they came out because of the intubation and the what a day. Yeah, a bestie is there, right? You couldn't hold it, could you? All right, sweetie. So I get you, my beautiful. I really do, my lovely. I know you are. I know you are, sweet one. All right, so I'm going to move on over now to Simran. It's your turn, my sweet one. What does R think about his ex-wife? Let's go find out. Going to the hospital is the worst. I hope she feels better, sweetie. I don't know what she went in for, but I hope she's doing better, sweet one. I've got you, my beautiful MS. Thank you so very much, sweetie. You're right after Yvonne, and I'll get all your questions at the same time. Oh, it's okay, Lilith. It's okay, sweetie. Raphael is doing really, really good. He just has a little bit of a sore throat. Annelle had a little bit more trouble, but she's doing good. She's doing good. All right, so let's go and find out for Simran. What does R think about his ex-wife? Let's go and see. Ex-wife, what do we think about? Well, that is very interesting. I'm going to say we don't like our ex-wife all that much. No, not at all. I'm going to say we don't love her. I'm going to say we don't care for her all that much. And whenever we do think about her, we actually think about a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, everything. Perfectionism. Oh, sweetie. You're a sweetie pie, Lilith. So I'm going to say all together, sweet one, Simran, what does R think about his ex-wife? Doesn't like ex-wife very much. Whenever we think about ex-wife, we think about anxiety, we think about pain, we think about bad things. So nothing good. Let's go see if his marriage was actually arranged by his family. It is all good, beautiful Maria, sweetie. My kitties are good. So, was his marriage arranged by his family? Sweetie. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. And was the divorce initiated by him or her? Juanson, you're in Valentine mode with all those beautiful roses and cupids and hearts. I love. Okay, so was a divorce initiated by him or her? All right, my sweetie, I'm going to have to say by him. He did not love her, and she was very complicated, very bossy, and very controlling. But let me go and give you a little bit more information about what happened about them. That's her personality, but let's go see what else happened. Let's go and find that out. Yvonne, MS, and Amber are up next. Okay. We needed to have those big changes. We needed to move on forward. Spiritually speaking, we were not connecting whatsoever. I feel as though, yes, this was arranged. It was forced. Our beliefs were not the same. Absolutely not. And we were not able to conform to what was asked from us. We did not have the same vision for the future. Therefore, we had a lot of disagreements. We had a lot of conflicts. There was a lot of tension. And I'm going to say over here, she was manipulating an awful lot. So altogether, a really, really bad connection, sweetie. He just couldn't take it anymore. It was something that was forced upon him, and it was nothing good. It was a really, really bad choice. I know, Watson. Why not, sweet one? I love it. It makes me want to go, and that's what I've been wanting to do. I've been thinking about that last 2 days, but I've had so much onto my mind with my kids going on in for their teeth and everything. I got like completely lost into everything, and that's that. But I've been wanting to take my my decorations out because I'm a decoration freak, you know, guys. When it's Christmas, I decorate. When it's Cupid, I decorate. When it's Easter, I decorate for everything. So I need to find my decorations somewhere into the house. I'm not quite sure where I put them. It happens to me every year. I end up going to buy new ones because I don't know where I put the old ones. Simran, thank you for your patience, and I'm sending you so much love, sweet one. A big hug to you. Avone, sweetie, what is up? Why do you keep waking up? Because angels, they have something, it's been happening more frequently, right? It's a mix between angels and it's a mix between the universe. They're both kind of communicating together because there's something that you need to know. What is it that you need to know, though? Let's go see. There's something that's going to be happening into your life within, I'm going to say the following. Most likely following 4 or 6 weeks, but it could be happening sooner, sweetie. And in my mind, I'm seeing 3 weeks. So something is going to be changing. Something is going to be a little bit unexpected. Let's go see if we can find anything else. My beautiful MS, you're next again, sweet one. Yeah, okay. Bad luck is coming into your life, sweet one. Bad luck. Yeah, karmic cycles again. Look at that. Karmic cycles. There's an unwelcoming change coming into your life over here, and you're going to have to persevere, sweetie. You're going to have to hold on strong. You're going to have to find out some new information, and there you go. How interesting that you should have 1111 and 111, and what card do I take out? That's a card I get, 4 wands. Card of that is 1111. That being said, from whatever seems to be happening over here into your life that is going to be bringing changes, clarity, something really good's coming on in for you, sweet one. So it's not always about bad things. This is good. Somebody, either a homecoming, somebody is coming closer to you. It could be maybe your daughter. I don't know where your daughter is or if she's far away from you or not. There's something really, really good. It has to do with family and friends and reunions. It's a gathering. It's stability coming into your life. It's you feeling as though you are belonging. So I'm going to say this is really about waking on up, good things coming in towards you. So accept the beautiful blessings coming your way, sweetie. Let me go and see if you're going to have any issues paying your home taxes. So, will you have any issues paying your home taxes? Now, Tower in reverse, Magician. No, you're going to be finding a way. I'm not going to say that, I'm not going to say that you're going to be having an overabundance, but I'm going to say, no, you're going to do it, and you're going to do it. Not a problem whatsoever. So are you going to have any issues? No, no issues, sweetie. And Fabiola, will Fabiola give you any trouble? No. No bad luck meaning. No, I said it doesn't always mean that it's bad luck, Yvonne. It's good things coming towards you. It's blessings coming into your life within the following 3 to 6 weeks. It's reunions. It's commitment. It's people getting closer to you. It's something that you've been wanting for quite some time. So clarity is coming your way. And from that, I'm going to have to say beautiful blessings are coming on in. The only thing that I saw that was a little bit less negative was not in regards to the 1111, but it was about breaking karmic cycles. But that's something that we talked about last time. We spoke to each other a few days ago, and you said that you had broke that completely, and I was saying one of your exes has not. So one of your ex has still not broken. You broke the cycle, but one of your ex has not broken that cycle, and I know that they were toxic towards you. Now, will Fabiola give you any trouble? Yes or no? Fabiola's going to try, but she's not going to be able to do so. But she will try. She will. If she can, she will. So she will. But she's not going to be able to do so. So you'll be okay. Don't worry about it. It'll be like a failed attempt. An angel messages for you. Absolutely. Well, thank you, Amber, sweet one. I'm going to be with MS, and you're up next, my lovely. So let's go for the angel message for our beautiful Yvonne. Your angels want you to know that luck is on your side, and this is a very special number, 108, indicating that you have been toiling away at your work in order to achieve success. And God has seen all of your efforts and wants you to know that He is here to answer your prayers. And 1911, don't get stuck in a rut. Reevaluate your current plan and take note of the things that may no longer be serving you. Because you are connected to the energy of Source, which means that you have unlimited power to change your reality for your own benefit. Now you say, why is she acting like that, right? Fabiola, is she your sister? Is that a possibility? Why is she acting like that? She's acting like that. Thank you, beautiful Simran. She's acting like that because of she's got a lack of self-discipline. She's got a lot of opposition. She tries to be somewhat forceful. She feels as though she's a little bit powerless in life. And for some reason, she kind of feels like you're a little bit of an obstacle into her way. She feels that you have a certain abundance. You have that beautiful maternal, if you will, energy that is around you. You have that beautiful energy, and I feel as though you are strongly an obstacle into her way. So I'm going to say most likely jealousy is what seems to be popping on out, sweet one. MS, my lovely. Let me go and see in PayPal, and then I'm going to go and get some messages from Parker at the store. She's one of your closest friends. Okay, but ever since she has this boyfriend, she acts very, very bad. Okay, well, that's it. So I'm going to have to say over here, there is a question over here of jealousy. There is a question also that it's almost as if, because there's a really big, maybe it's the boyfriend who doesn't. Let me go see. I'm seeing that you're an obstacle into her way, but are you an obstacle perhaps? Let me go see something. Because I saw that you are an obstacle and that there was like jealousy that was around, and she's got like lack of self-confidence. That being said, if you put everything all together, I'm going to say over here, she wants you away from her. She wants you away from her at this moment because I feel as though she's actually afraid of losing the boyfriend or the lover, whoever it is that she has into her life. She's actually afraid of losing this person, and I feel as though she thinks that this person might, if they saw you, I don't know if they saw you, be interested in you. And that's where the jealousy is coming from. Hello, RS. Nice to see you, sweetie. So I'm going to say, be careful about that, sweetie. It's a question of jealousy. All right, Maria, sweet one. So here we go for MS. Hold on. I'm just going to go and gather your questions, my lovely. So my beautiful Yvonne, and now you know the whole story. She's afraid that her boyfriend might be interested in you, and you have become an obstacle into her life. And this is why she wants to try to keep you afar. And the best way to do it is to kind of be not nice with you. All right, so here we go for MS, and then we have Maria. Oh, MS. Okay, but you don't actually have any questions over there. So you need to post me your questions, my lovely. I only have over here messages from Parker, but I don't have any other messages in your donation. It just says MS. So if you want to leave me your other questions, I'll start by giving you the messages from Parker. Hello, my sweetie. I know, Yvonne, right? It's shocking, isn't it? It's my pleasure, sweet one. So I'm sending you a really big hug, sweetie. A lot of love, and you just wait for those beautiful blessings to be coming on in towards you. You posted them. You posted them into the chat. Let me go see if they're into the chat. You also donated Donated PayPal. Oh, unposted. Okay, well, let me go see where you... Oh, here you go. I got you. Ah, I'm sorry, MS. I have you over here, sweet one. Okay, so is Parker secure in his relationship after spending tremendous time tracking you in the store for weeks? Making eye contact. All right, let's go see. What is he up to? Seriously. Okay, let's go find it out. So, is Parker secure in his relationship after spending tremendous time tracking you into the store for weeks? It must be exciting to go grocery shopping. See, I never want to go grocery shopping. I don't have people tracking me into the grocery store. I don't. It must make you want to do your grocery shopping every single day. You know, some people go every single day just to get their stuff really fresh. You get to see Parker more often. I like it. It's a good place to meet people, you know. People used to meet people into the grocery stores all the time. All right, sweetie, what is happening over here? Honestly, my lovely, from what I can see, and you're right in thinking that, you know, he's kind of flirting with you and that he's making all this eye contact and everything. You're absolutely right. It's not an illusion of yours. Yes, yes, and yes. But what I'm actually seeing over here is, well, he might be a little bit of a player. I feel as though he likes tracking you. He likes having that eye contact. I honestly feel within his relationship that things are okay. I feel like he is happy. I don't feel like there's anything bad happening into his relationship. The wheel is all about success and moving on forward and good things, right? This is what I'm getting. But what I'm actually going to have to say, and I'm getting the same reading as yesterday within their relationship, he's very interested in you sexually speaking. He's interested in you, but in a lustful kind of a way. I feel as though we have a certain envy towards you. We have a certain sexual lust. We do have a certain addiction or dependency towards you and towards a little bit of this courtship that you guys have going on. But I feel as though he's most likely going to keep his self-control. I don't actually feel as though he's going to move on forward with anything. So you're kind of stuck into a pickle over here, sweetie, where somebody is into a relationship, seem to be interested into their relationship, things seem to be going quite well, but at the same time, we're really highly interested in you, and we're having fun with this courtship idea. Would he actually move on forward and cheat onto his girlfriend to be with you? I don't quite think that he would, though. I don't see that into the cards. You say, why did he want to know your name after he tells you that he's in a relationship, right? Yeah, that's it. Nonetheless, well, he's very nice and frank with you. He is. At least he's telling you that he's into a relationship. Let's go see. He's very confusing, isn't he, MS? Honestly. Hello, my beautiful Katie, sweetie. I'm guessing your conversation went pretty well yesterday. All right, so let's go find this out, MS. We're interested in you, but we're very, very open, and we talk about it, and you know what's going on. Now, why would we do that? Well, because he highly is distracted by you. Betrayal, deception. I'm going to say maybe he would cheat on his girlfriend. Maybe he would. I was not seeing into the other cards, but perhaps with this one, he wants to persevere. He wants to continue this flirting courtship, if you will, and see how far it goes. I don't believe he's ever going to make a move upon you unless you make a move. If you make a move, then I believe that he might just accept, but then you'll know that he's cheating onto his girlfriend. But he is not necessarily going to make a move upon you. But he definitely wants to know your name because he thinks you're really, really attractive. That being said, even if he's not physically cheating on her at this moment, I do feel as though he is mentally cheating on her because he is thinking about you in many different sexual ways, sweetie. And let me go see messages from you. So I feel like it helps to have that closeness, to have your name, to be closer. Interesting, isn't it? I know. Well, hello, Carrie. How are you feeling today? Are you doing better? That's it, Maria. That's what I was saying. But shopping is usually on Thursdays. Laundry, I think you do at the beginning of the week. Now I don't know what you're doing. Let's go see MS. Messages from Parker at the store. What do we've got? Let's move towards... Ooh, I want to move towards this one. And I want to go towards this one. I need a little bit more time. I know, seriously. Yeah, no, that guy. I got you, sweetie. You definitely do challenge my beliefs. When you're not around and I don't see you, I do miss you. All right. Please be a little bit patient with me. I'm kind of upset with myself. Now, you'd wonder, why is he upset with himself, right? Yeah, I know. Shopping every day. Honestly, it's true, MS. You go in, you pick up what you need. You ask him some questions because you don't really know where to find things, or you need help with something. Why not? Now, why would he be upset at himself is most likely what you're wondering right now. He's kind of upset at himself because he's already yes into a relationship, and he's upset at himself because he doesn't want to be cheating on anybody, but you're really, really quite tempting. And well, let's continue. Let's go and get you another deck out and see what else we've got coming upon. Let me go to this one. No. This one is what I had. All right. That's it. You see him looking around in the store, right? Oh, Cimarron, you're such a sweetie pie. I was trying to figure out what the F and the U was. Oh, Cimarron. Cimarron, I'm sending you a really big hug. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. Lovely. All right, my beautiful. I'm going to say to you, how did I get so lucky to have met you? It means so much to me whenever I do see you. I want to be able to show you off onto my social media. I want to be able to take some pictures with you. And I want to do sweet things for you. So Cimarron, I will be with you momentarily. It will not be too long. I'm going to be with Amber first. Well, I don't think he has all that much money if he is working over there, but yeah, we'll see. Let's go see. Wait on me. Please don't give up on me. And let's continue over here. My nerves have been getting the very best of me. Don't think because we don't always talk that I don't want to. Sending you a whole lot of love, my beautiful MS. I'm going to say you're going to have to continue investigating. You're going to have to go back to the store tomorrow. And yeah, I feel as though you need to, I don't know. It's like something needs to move into this because he's not going to do any movement towards you. You're the one who's going to have to make a movement towards him to see if he's actually going to be doing something or not. But since he told you that he's in a relationship, it's a little bit of a difficult position to be in, right? Let's go see Amber over here. How soon will you get money in a modeling job? And is that your purpose? And are you onto the right path? Well, let me go and see that. I know, right, MS? It's a difficult position. Kind of feel like you have to continue this courtship and you got to continue flirting. And hopefully at some point he'll break the ice. And when he breaks the ice, then you can question, you can ask all different kind of things, and you can figure out stuff, right? It's a tough place. You're in a tough place, sweetie. I say patient. Patience is needed. And yeah, you need to be like a private investigator. Amber, my lovely, how soon are you going to get money? Will you get money in a modeling job? For the moment, I kind of feel like it's a little bit playing it small. It's taking one little thing at a time. Sometimes I feel as though, yeah, there's lacking. It's like there's lacking jobs, there's lacking places, there's lacking pay. It's like if people don't necessarily want to pay a lot, or they don't want to give a lot because of this situation, economically speaking. And at the same time, I feel as though maybe because you're more into the beginning of your modeling career, that people don't necessarily want to pay all that much or pay up front. There's stagnation from what I can see over here, my beautiful Amber. So how soon will you get money in a modeling job? And is that your purpose? Are you onto the right path? I'm going to say, is that your purpose? And are you onto the right path? Your purpose in life is to be happy. If you're happy doing that, then you're definitely onto the place where you're supposed to be. I'm going to tell you if you're onto the right path. So, well, hello, Joseph. Nice to see you, sweetie. Let me put this away. From what I can see over here, how soon are you going to be getting money? I'm going to say it could take a good 2, maybe even 3 months before anything really happens, financially speaking, with the modeling, sweet one. And it has nothing to do with your talent. It has nothing to do with your beauty and everything that you can bring to a company. And it really is simply because, financially speaking, and because of the other people who might be around who might have more experience than you do. Thank you, Joseph, sweetie. I'm sorry for your date yesterday, Joseph, by the way. You came on in at the ending, and I know that, it wasn't all that great. Let me go and see. Are you onto the right path, Amber? And Simran is up next, followed out by Katie. And after Katie, I'm moving over to Maria. So are you onto the right path? Let's go see. All right. Retreat, fear of failure. My beautiful, I do believe that you could be onto the right path. I don't see that it is a wrong path for you. It is one of your options. What I'm going to say is that if you do want to continue into this, you're going to have to be strong. You're going to have to go out there. You're going to have to work really, 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 really hard, nonstop, in order to make a living out of it, in order to make a lot of money from it. Other than that, I'm going to say it's better maybe to have a backup plan. That being said, from what I can see over here, and I don't want to ruin your plans in any kind of way over here, my beautiful Amber, can you be successful? I will say yes, with time and with patience. If you've got time and you've got patience and you're willing to work really, really hard, within the following, I'll say a year or so, I feel as though it's a definite yes. You will be able to get some success, you will be able to pay your bills, and things will be good. But if you're not able to do that, or you're not willing to do it, or I fear, quite frankly, over here, that you're not going to stick around with it. I feel as though you're going to change your mind and you're going to find something else. I'm seeing a fear of failure. I'm seeing a retreat. So I kind of feel like you're going to be giving up because you're going to be losing confidence into yourself, into this, because you're not really getting what it is that you want. So, yeah, my sweetie. There's no doubt about it over here, Amber. Are you onto the right path? I will say there's no wrong path. It is a good path, and it is a path that you can succeed in if you're willing to put in the time. If you're willing to put in the time, definite yes, continue. But if you're not willing to work really, really hard with not much pay for like the following year, then I'll say, well, why don't you continue? But as a sideline, why don't you find yourself something else into the meanwhile? Or maybe try to find some type of, yes, modeling, but into a different way. There's different type of modelings for different type of products or companies where maybe they could pay even more. So look at into that direction maybe. So to answer your question, are you on the right path? You could definitely be. Yes, you will be successful in approximately the following year if you stick on to it, but I don't feel as though you will stay. That being said, money in the following 2 months, 2 to 3 months. Is that your purpose? It can definitely be, but you have multiple purposes. Your main purpose is truly to be happy, my sweet one. If there's anything else I can do for you, please do let me know, sweetie. Oh no. Well, Sean, it's most likely that person who's disturbing you and your mom in your house, giving you a sore head. Take yourself some Tylenol or some Advil or whatever brand it is that you want, my sweetie, and get rid of that headache, lovely. Oh yeah, did you hit it? That would be a good question, but I don't think he did. Let's go see over here for Simran, sweetie. Is R happy with you and your relationship? Yes or no? Let's go and find out. So is R happy with you and your relationship? Let's go to this one over here. Katie, you are going to be up next, followed up by Maria. All right, so here we go. First card is good. You are watching TV. Ah, maybe you need glasses, Sean. Do you have glasses? Maybe that's where it's coming from. I'm going to say over here, an absolute yes, my beautiful Simran. Yes, yes, and yes, is R happy with you into your relationship? I feel as though we want to offer even more. Our beautiful 10 over here of Pentacles. Everything is absolutely perfect. Seriously. Page of Cups. We're getting over here wanting, moving on forward. Offerings is what we're getting. Nothing but good things. It's really about that endeavor. It's about emotions. It's about love. It's about beginning. It's about new. And it's about offerings. 10 of Pentacles is the ultimate that you can get into sharing, being together, into wealth, and into abundance, into the relationship altogether. Things are moving just at the right speed that they should be. We're not afraid about any judgment whatsoever. We really do feel quite comfortable around you. And you know what? We're moving from the page all the way to the Knight of Cups already. We are progressing into the relationship, into the right direction. Yes, yes, and yes. All right, and let's go see, does he see a future with you? Well, that's a definite yes, I just thought, but I'm going to pull out more cards because we've got the progression. We're moving on forward. We're getting better. You need to get us that, right? Yeah. All right, my lovely. Does he see a future with you? Absolutely. He's not going anywhere. Wheel of Fortune. He's sticking around for success, for happiness, beautiful completion with a lot of strength. Yes, this is a nice, strong, beautiful relationship. He's sticking around and he knows that it's going far. What are his feelings and thoughts about you? Let's go to it. You're worried about something, Sean. That's why you're not sleeping well, sweetie. Or maybe it's just because it's been really, really hot for you, sweet one. All right. My lovely. This is part 1 of your question. Let's continue. Between you not sleeping well, Sean, between the heat, Sean, a bunch of stuff. I would take all of that together, Sean. I'd put it in combination. I'd say that's why you've got a headache. Along with that, you know, roommate you guys got. All right, so 3 of Coins. My beautiful. You know what? You are shown over here. We think about you as true love, which I think is lovely, beautiful, absolutely love it. And I could stop the reading right there because I don't think there's anything better that I can say, but I'll continue. So we see a partnership. We see true love. We see over here a lot of optimism. We see a lot of caring, a lot of nurturing. You are a little bit mysterious, though, once in a while. Does feel as though sometimes you're a little bit mysterious. But you know what? We feel as though we're able to talk. We're able to collaborate. We feel as though we're able to create together, to move on forward. So within you, not only do we see beauty, not only do we see true love and caring and nurturing, but we see our future. So I'm going to say nothing but good things are going to be awaiting you guys. All right, let's go and see our beautiful Katie. Will Jordan come over tonight? Let's go see. Maria, by the way, you're up next, and I'm just going to log back in to go and get your question. Hold on, because you're going to be up in just a few moments. You're right after our beautiful Katie. And here's our beautiful Maria. Katie, Maria, we have Joseph, and then we're going to have our beautiful Carrie. All right. Now, is Jordan going to be coming on over tonight? This is what we want to know, right? Simran, love you, sweetie. You have a golden relationship, sweetie. Hold on to it. Nothing is perfect, but you're pretty darn close. You're loved. All right, my beautiful. Is Jordan going to come over tonight? Do you want Jordan to come over tonight? I know you do. I'll say yes. Good for you, sweetie. Jordan is coming over tonight. It's almost like, you know, a lottery. Of the heat of the reason why you're not getting good night's sleep. Yes, I know. So, Maria, it's already your turn because Katie, yes, he's coming on over tonight. So I say enjoy yourself, sweetie. Have yourself a beautiful evening with Jordan, my lovely. So far, so good. He's coming on over. Maria, 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 followed out by Joseph and Carrie. Let's go over here. When we talk, any particular thing that he thinks about when you talk. Let's go and see over here. When he came back to talk and he went to his office, thoughts. You're melting like that piece of chocolate, Maria. Okay, so any particular thoughts whenever, you know, yes, the actual particular thought that seems to be coming out over here is about transformations and endings and things that are really changing. So whenever you guys were talking, we were thinking about that this is changing. This is good. I'm enjoying this. There is a difference between the relationship that you guys had and the communication that you guys had before and now. You guys have come a really, really long way. Both of you guys have made modifications. So this is what he was thinking about. Transformations, changings, how this is really moving and transitioning towards a brand new beginning, which he absolutely loves. And you say when he came back to talk and went to his office, any thoughts? Let's go see. Oh, yes, Katie. Anyways, he wants to. So, I mean, if you don't know if he's coming on over, call him over and ask him to come over, sweetie. Invite him over. You want to see him. He wants to see you. All right, let's continue over here. You've got 2 yeses, so I say go for it. There's nothing stopping you, Katie. Nothing. All right. What else do I have over here? You say you want to know his thoughts when he went to his office. Those thoughts, what were they when you came back to talk and you went to his office? He was thinking about how this is nice. 6 of Cups. It's about memories. It's about kind of bringing back things like they were into the past. You were a little bit of a blast from the past, if you will. And he was thinking that this connection is getting stronger. So this is what I'm seeing. A stronger connection and a lot of memories, because it seemed as though, I don't know if he used to do that into the past or not, but this is what he was thinking about. Hey, it's kind of like it was a little bit into the past. And this is probably what kind of brought up that whole chocolate and the hug thing to begin with. Was it good that he asked for a hug when he gave you the 3rd piece of chocolate? My question is, why does he have all this chocolate into his office, Maria? What's he doing with all this chocolate into his office? You're looking at, you did not even indulge into the 3rd piece yet? Oh my gosh. I say keep it and use it and melt it onto his body when you see him. Okay, I'm going to continue. So we want to know over here, hold on, because I got lost into your chocolate. So, okay, was it good that he asked for a hug? Yes. That's what I'm going to go see. Yeah. Oh, he had a little of a bag, but he always has a little bag because this little bag is going a long way between his dad and you. A man who has chocolate. All right. 8 of Swords. 5 of Swords followed out by our 3 of Wands. Sweetie, was it good? It was definitely good. Why? Because you're moving towards the future. You're taking that step. You're no longer the first of Ace of Wands. You're no longer the second. You're moving on forward to the 3rd. The 3rd is good. The 3rd is positive. The 3rd is looking more and more towards our future together. Now, the whole hug was that extra place. Would you really even have seen him ask for something of the such 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago? Would you even? Absolutely not. This is a really big step. That's what we call a milestone. Oh, I did not even go look into your email yet. I'm in your PayPal. I'll get to your email after. Or do I need to get to it right away? Well, let me go see. Okay, no, I'll get to that in just a few moments. Yeah, that's a completely different question over here. Hold on. Your date is still after Valentine's Day. That hasn't changed whatsoever. You know what? That's what it was. You know that whole conversation about the that conversation that he had, I think it was on to the Friday or something. There was some kind of thing and you said it was really quick and you were wondering what it was and he had left, blah, 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 blah. This all had to do with that, sweetie. He went with a friend of his. So he went with one of his friends. That's where he was this weekend. So it's a guy friend that he went to with, sweetie. As for the date, it's still pretty much into the same time. Nothing has really changed over there, sweetie. I don't feel like in any occasion whatsoever that he is seeing or feeling that you are stressed. It just feels as though it is comfortable, it is good, that it is the way that it is meant to be. He's not seeing any stress, coming from you, which is really, really good, because it really just shows to him that you're strong, that you're confident, you know what you want, and there would be nothing wrong with you being stressed anyways. It's just that now you're feeling more confident, and this is where you are, and this is what you want, and this is where you're going, and may he want it or not, this is what you've got to offer, and good for you. I'm liking it. He did not notice whatsoever that you were stressed, because I'm sure that you're always a little bit anxious. Now, you went and you mentioned his art painting into his office. What did he think? You said it was beautiful. And have you ever been there? And he said no. And I said, oh my God, it's beautiful. It was a tropical place. Okay. Let me go and see. Did it end because he was busy? It did, my sweetie. It actually had absolutely, because I know you're thinking right now, the fact that you're asking me the question is really because you're wondering, did he end the conversation because I said something wrong, because I did something, or I said something, or I moved into a certain way, or I was too pushy, or anything of the such. Absolutely not. It had absolutely nothing to do with you. You guys had already spent, quite some time together, and I really feel as though he did need to work, and it's important to keep our boundaries. So it is still very important for you guys, because if it continued and extended and extended and extended and extended, then it would have went a little bit too far for where he actually wanted to be at this moment. So I'm going to say, yes, he really did have to work, but it was kind of a good thing, because if you overextend your stay, then it kind of becomes difficult. Again, you're working with those boundaries. So it's always important to stay just enough amount of time, but not too much. Make him want you. Make him run after you. Stay a certain amount of time and then go away. Make him come and see you. Hello, my beautiful Bray. Nice to see you. And hello, Kristen, also, sweetie. I know, Maria. I know exactly what's going on in your mind. I can read your mind right here, right now. Maria, don't worry about it, sweetie. He does not even notice that you are stressed, that you're wondering, that you're thinking, oh, should I do this or should I do that? And because you're calculating all your moves and your thoughts, and you're calculating. If you could calculate the times you blink your eyes, you would, sweetie, to have the right blink, because you want everything absolutely perfect. But what's really important into all of this, my beautiful Maria, is that in love, you can't control everything. You control certain aspects that you can, and the rest, you let divine love do its job, sweetie. The painting. Did he ever go to the painting, you mean? No, he did not find. Honestly, I don't believe that he ever went to that place, and he thought there was nothing wrong with that conversation altogether. It was a beautiful painting, and he does enjoy his painting. That being said, next time, whenever you do go back, you should ask him, where is that painting, by the way? Because it's a beautiful place. Maybe someday I'll take a trip and I'll go there. Find out where that painting is from. Get more information. If he's got it, there's a reason why he likes it. My dear friend over here, Joseph, followed out by Carrie. And then we're moving over to Kristen and Bree. Joseph, a Jenner on what's coming for you in February. Let's go see, sweet one. Is Joseph still with us, or is Joseph back to work? You're there. I got you. All right, let's go for it. I don't know. You're often in when you're working. But it's true. You've been here. Are you off today, Joseph, sweetie? Because usually you come on in at your breaks and you come on in, but usually you come in when we're leaving and into the middle. But you're not here that long usually. and why it happens, right? No, Maria, I must remain a secret, sweetie. I must remain a secret, because otherwise he's going to think we're kind of plotting, and he's not going to want everybody to know what's going on into his life. I am a secret, beautiful Maria. I am. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, you're on launch. Okay, there you go. So let's go for what is going to be happening for you. Why do I see over here somebody who just wants to win at all costs? Is there anybody? Then we're good, Joseph. I'm good for 5 minutes, sweetie. Is there anybody around you who likes to disagree, who likes conflicts, anything to such? I feel like you're leaving this into a positive way. I feel like you're actually winning out of this thing. Oh, 4 minutes now. Okay, now you've got me timed. Now I'm starting to be stressed. No. Okay, wait. So I'm going to say be careful over here. I'm sorry for conflict, okay? Other than that, you need to focus onto your creativity. So I know that you've been working either onto creating that guitar, or you must create music also. You must make some music, or work onto your creativity, work onto the skills that you have over here, but into your own manifestations to make something happen. Be inspired is what I'm seeing. Find the desire and inspire yourself personally within a skill, within something that you're absolutely passionate about. So I'm going to say most likely it is music, most likely it is guitar. So it's about working upon that. I'm going to say to be careful for somebody who's going to have a little bit of a disagreement with you. You're going to end up winning this disagreement, may it be important or not. It's not going to be a big thing. Other than that, there's disruptive energies that are around you where you're kind of feeling like sometimes you're a little bit out of control. There's a little bit of hastiness also. So maybe some people want some things to be happening quicker than you can actually offer them. That could be happening, and you seem to be a little bit stuck into the past over here, almost as if you're unable to let go of somebody or something. You're clinging on to somebody or something, as I said. It could be a feeling. I mean, when I say clinging on, it could be your mom was not very nice to you, or your dad at some point into your life, and it kind of affected you and it hurt you, and it's something. It doesn't have to be into your love life. It could have to do with friends. It could have to do with family is what I'm saying. But you're clinging on to some type of a negative energy that you need to let go of. And Spirit is saying over here to persevere all the way through. So I'm going to say in love, nothing really seems to be happening. You need to tap into your creativity into the month of February. Really, really important. You need to stand your ground in any type of conversations that you will have. Don't be manipulated into anything, and let go of whatever seems to be bothering you. You're learning how to play it. Perfect. That's what you've got to do. An ex of yours. Not her particular. Just the feeling of having somebody with you. That's what it is. You got to let go of her, sweetie. You've got to do like a cord cutting. You got to release her into the best way that you can. You're so sweet, Maria. You're such a sweetie pie. Yeah, Joseph, we got to do a cord cutting, sweetie. Definitely. We got to release that energy as much as possible. So if you've released her, maybe she's just thinking of you really, really, really strongly right now. Look at that relationship carefully. Figure out if you're the one who's holding on to her, or if she's the one who's holding on to you. And then, we could maybe do a little bit of a cord cutting spell. I could give you a cord cutting spell to do, Joseph, if you will. I could send that out to you, and you could cut that out. You have cut her. It's just the feeling of it, right? Okay. Yeah, because she's still there. She's still into your energy, sweetie. Well, hello, beautiful Amy. I was just thinking about you about 2 minutes ago, wondering how you're doing, sweet one. Joseph, I'm going to wish you a nice return to work, sweetie. My beautiful Carrie, it is you, and you. And then we're going to go and see Kristen and Bree. Ah, that's where you are, my beautiful Amy. All right. Well, I hope that you're doing okay at the bar. You wish you were at the bar too, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Sag went down 1. Okay. Do I have you in here? Carrie, where are you? Same, you could use a drink too, eh? Me too. I'm like, but you know what? February. Is February not dry February where nobody can drink alcohol or you're not supposed to drink alcohol? Do you guys do that? Yeah, I could use a couple too, but no, it's not happening. I'm still on meds from my tooth of like a week ago. Yeah. But I could definitely, I would go for a mojito right now. Hello, beautiful Nuna. Nice to see you, sweetie. Yes, it's good for you too, Pop In. How are you doing? So I would say, Amy, to take a drink for each one of us, but don't do it. Not a good idea. It's a little bit too much. All right, Carrie, I've got you. There you go. I was just waiting to see that pink hand. Let's go for it and let me go and see. So you did talk. Aha, that's it, right? And then went quiet. Okay. Mm-hmm. Carrie. Let's go see. I feel like he had what he wanted. I feel like he was a little bit selfish today, sweetie. I want to be able to tell you a bunch of other reasons, but I feel as though he got what he wanted. And he was looking honestly over here. He really just got what he wanted, sweetie. And I feel as though he wanted to utilize upon what it is that you have sent on out. And I feel like he just really wanted to go and relax. So I don't agree whatsoever about the not talking and not replying, especially after, he did ask you something, you did provide it and everything and the such. But I'm going to say he came on because he wanted some and he got it and he left. So I'm going to say he's being selfish as hell today. Let's go see, was he flirting with anybody today? I'm going to say he was flirting with somebody today. So, again, thank God, full moon coming up on soon. We'll be able to do those spells. Again, everybody, don't forget blowing out the cinnamon out of your door tomorrow morning or window. Open it on up. You must do it onto the 1st every month, guys. Don't forget, wherever you want abundance and protection to come on in. That being said, my beautiful, was he flirting with anybody? I'll say yes. Was he still being faithful, though? I will still say a yes. Is he fighting with the ex tonight? From you, Carrie. Oh, no. Oh, no, you ate the piece of chocolate, Maria. Now look what you've done. No, Carrie, he should not have deleted the other ones. That's because he's impulsive. Oh, okay. Joseph takes a Jack and Coke. All right. And Maria, she takes a glass of scotch. Oh, look at that. Oh, it goes with the Roberto chocolate. I get the scotch now. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, let's continue. You can't imagine telling your dad that here's a piece of chocolate Roberto told me to give you, right? Of course not. No. Yeah. All right. So I think it's nice, Maria, that he likes your dad so much. I really do. Okay. What is that? Carrie, you're hilarious. Not only do you make the sweetest Hallmark cards, you make the funniest ones too. You're so cute. You're so cute. Okay, I'm going to continue over here. So, faithful, yes. Fighting with X is where we're at, is where we're going to look. Fighting with X, we're getting our Chariot. Yes, we are getting some fights. We are getting some endings. We are getting some towers. We are getting the Three of Swords. I will say an absolute yes, sweetie. Has he seen or downloaded any of those gifts? Let's go find out. All right. Has he seen or downloaded them? Interesting, right? Because he really did want them. He came on to get them. He received them. He left. And I'm going to say he did not look at them yet. It's a no. Not seen, not downloaded. Not yet. Still coming, unengaged. Are we still coming? We're going to try our very best to come. Our plans are to come, so I will say a yes. Are we still going to be getting engaged also? I will also say a yes. Let's go and see over here. Thoughts and feelings for you. Thoughts and feelings. Well, you know what? At this moment, he feels like he's missing opportunities with you. And he's absolutely right. He should have utilized that time with you into the right way when you were already there. He should have made those gifts with you, quite frankly. You should receive some gifts too. Have you ever asked for any gifts in return, my beautiful Carrie? I think you deserve gifts. If you have not received any, I think you should ask for some. That being said, he's most likely not going to give any. I'm not too sure it's his style, right? I'm going to say over here, he's still, you know what? How's he feeling towards you? He's still upset. He's still thinking that he's living through the consequences and justice is not, you know, is not right and it's not okay. So he's still kind of upset, sweetie, but he does love you, but he's still upset. Why? Basically because he fights every single day. He's trying to find his way out and he's really just kind of feeling trapped altogether. As for what is he up to tonight? Tonight, interesting. I'm actually going to have to say that he is seeing some friends. I'm seeing celebrations with friendships. I feel like he's going out with some friends. Not necessarily for celebrations, but he's going out with some friends. So maybe he's going out to a bar. He's going to have a drink or something. Friends, they seem to be men, by the way. Let me go and see what the pendulum has to say about all of this. And then I'm going to go and see our beautiful friend, Kristen. So we want to know over here. I want to know, is Sag still upset at Carrie? Yeah, he's still upset. Did he come online just to get some gifts from Carrie? Has Sag been flirting with anybody today? Has Sag been cheating on Carrie? Has Sag been cheating emotionally on Carrie or sexually? Is Sag still faithful to Carrie? Is Sag still fighting with the ex today? Has Sag seen or downloaded any gifts today? That is a no. Is Sag still coming to Canada this year? And I will say yes. Will Sag and Carrie get engaged this year? Will they still be getting married to each other? Let me go and see Kristen. Carrie, sending you so much love, my sweet one. Hi, I was just thinking of you too, my beautiful Susan, and there you go, popping on up. I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to go over here. So let's go see Kristen. Maybe that's why he didn't download them. Maybe he was with friends. Could be, sweetie, because I know that he was going out with some friends, so maybe he'll download them later on, sweetie. Absolutely. Sweet dreams, beautiful Maria. Yeah, good guys, not females, my beautiful Carrie. How are you doing, my beautiful Susan, today, sweet one? Kristen, what are Anwar's feelings towards you? Friends, relationship, and it's so intense. Oh, let's go and see that over here. Hello, Jennifer. Nice to see you, sweet one. Welcome to the channel tonight. So let's go and find out, what are we feeling, right? What is it that we actually want from you? Let's go see. Let's take this one, and let's take that one. So our beautiful Bree is up next. And after Bree, we're going to be with Susan. Thank you, my beautiful Carrie. So here we go, Kristen. Let's go find out. You like to try to drink a Pepsi Max and maple syrup. Maple syrup, you mean, in it? Oh, that was interesting. I don't know. I've never had a Pepsi Max. You're getting annoyed on his indecision, aren't you? Yeah, because he's got a variety of options. I can see that. Let's continue, sweetie. Yes, he's got very weak, misdirected energy, very weak ambition over here. All right, let's continue. Let's go see. Ace of Cups, but I see that it's, yes, okay. Let me take out, bottom of the deck is with strength. And let me take out the other deck to come and give us some more information. So I'm actually going to, collaborate exactly with what you're saying over here. We're wanting multiple things at the same time. We have a lot of fantasies towards you. We have a lot of daydreams. So thank you so very much, my beautiful Jennifer, sweetie. When you say, it's so intense, I get it. I see it. A lot of fantasies, a lot of daydreams, and we're kind of wondering, such as you are. I feel as though Anwar's is actually wondering the same thing. Is this realistic, or is it just really not possible altogether? As we're kind of trying to figure out all of this, we have some bottled up energy. We're feeling sometimes a little bit onto the side, like we're just not ready for anything. But I know that we care about you. I know that we've got an awful lot of flowing emotions over here. But my Nine of Pentacles are telling me that it might not quite actually happen. I'm going to take out some more cards to come and get some information over here. But I feel as though the indecision might actually break everything up for you, my sweet one. It would be a pity, though. Our page, our king, yes. Our Six of Pentacles. Okay, my lovely, what I'm going to say to you is this. Are you willing, my beautiful Kristen, to hold on? Are you willing to continue into this relationship or into this friendship? Because for the moment, what I see is we want sex. And we want to look at possibilities of being together. But we don't want to be into a relationship. So I'm going to say, for the moment, how are we feeling towards you? We want friends with benefits. So we think you're sexy. We're thinking that you're very interesting, but we're not wanting a relationship right now. We just feel as though it's not really the right time, and we don't really want to just kind of buckle ourselves down and be stuck into a committed relationship. That being said, I am going to say that if you have this friendship with benefits, I feel as though it is going to modify itself. It is going to change. If his energy stays the same within the following 2 months or so, we're going to see love pop on in. We're going to see a wanting of a relationship, and we're going to be seeing an offering of a relationship towards you. So it's a little bit like a stepping stone at this moment, from what I can see, for you to have a relationship with this person, is to kind of go on by that. I don't know if that's good for you or not. It's emotionally deep, right? And it's a spiritual connection too. So I'm going to say, you know what? Hold on, sweetie, because within the following 2 months, you are going to get what you want. You are. We see love over here. We see sharing. We see some beautiful offerings. So I'm going to say, if you're willing to hold on for approximately 2 months, you will get what you want. But your main card over here, you need to have strength. You need to have courage. You need to have patience. And with that, you're going to get your Ace of Cups. You're going to get your Two of Cups. You're going to get everything that you need, sweetie. So give yourself a little bit of time. The intentions are there. The wants are there. We're just not completely ready to give you a committed relationship at this moment. I know. And you're so blonde and he's so not. I know. But you know what they say, right? Contraries attract, and this is exactly what it is. You're blunt and he's not. If you guys were both blunt, it wouldn't work out. And if you guys were both shy, nothing would be happening. So my beautiful Kristen, I'm going to say you're going to continue to be the blunt one, and well, he's going to continue to be the shy one. But it's okay. Shy can be quite cute. So you be nice. You be strong, sweetie. Continue. Let this go on. I do feel as though something good is going to unblock here. You just need, sometimes some people are snails, but it doesn't mean they don't love you, and it doesn't mean that they don't want to be with you. They just need a little bit more time. Kristen, I'm sending you so much love. Continue this connection, my sweetie. It seems to be going into the right direction. My beautiful Bree. And Susan is next. Yes, and let me go see that I actually had all different kind of things pop on open. Okay, so that is good. And let's go over here. A reading of the month of February. Social life, love, career, money, personal growth, anything interesting and anything new. Absolutely. Let's go and see for our beautiful Bree. There's nothing wrong with being blunt. Honestly, absolutely not. That just means that you stand your ground. You say what is necessary and people can't play games with you. Good for you, Kristen. All right, so for our beautiful Bree, just in case Bree is not here, 1:46 and 30 seconds, please. 1:46:30 for Bree. So yes, Bree, Susan, and beautiful Jennifer. So here we go. The Chariot, my lovely. Lack of movement. Things are kind of stuck. Nothing is happening. A certain retreat after failure. Okay. Love is not quite coming yet, right? But I don't think it was really quite that time yet. What I can see over here, things are a little bit stagnating. Nothing is really moving. Let me take out this deck over here too. Yeah, things are a little bit stuck at this moment, sweetie. You kind of feel like you're a little bit losing your direction into the month of February, where you're feeling like you're a little bit powerless, and you are going to be having an obstacle that's going to be coming your way. Now, the obstacle is not in love. The obstacle actually seems to be coming on in with work. Yes. There is a certain failure or a fear of failure that seems to be coming on in over here also, sweetie. So from this fear of failure, you're going to be wanting to kind of give up. You're going to be losing confidence a little bit because you're going to be thinking, you know what? I work hard, I do this, I do that, but nothing really seems to be going your way. So your plans and your dreams and your wants, either it's really not moving, everything is completely stagnant, or you're just really thinking, you know what, should I give up? Should I change directions altogether? So I'm going to say into the month of February, it's going to be really, really important to kind of just put everything into a melting pot and just kind of pick out, take the remainings, take what is good for you. Do a reassessment of what you want, not necessarily in love. Love is not affected into here. Love is not coming on until later on. So in love, I feel as though, well, you're a little bit, I'm going to say you're a little bit, not let down, but you're a little bit unfulfilled because it's not really quite that timing for that love to be coming on in. But that's okay. That we know about. You're confident. You're independent. Honestly, I feel as though you're creative. I feel like you're passionate. I feel like you've got determination. Now, what is it? What is that one project over here, that one thing that you want into the month of February that's going to be kind of bringing you down. That's going to make you want to just kind of give up a little bit. And it's going to be bringing some insecurity into your life. Now, I'm going to say month of February, really interesting and really important for you to save some money. So if you're able to save some, it could be a good idea. If you have any solid investments that you would like to do also, perfect. It's about looking towards long-term security. Now, even though you have that moment over here where you're thinking nothing really is happening within your chariot and you're like, oh my God, how can I unblock this? How can I make this work? You have the possibility to do it. The magician is saying that you do. But a new idea is going to be coming your way, and something new is also going to be offered to you to come and fulfill and replace whatever is not going right over here. So I'm going to say a certain stagnation is going to be coming on through for the first 2 to 3 weeks of February. Around the last week of February, this new thing seems to be coming to you. This new idea seems to be coming to you that is going to unblock you and is going to bring more confidence and independence your way. Other than that, money, you need to put it aside. Love, not quite the time, so nothing really seems to be happening over there. And I don't see any conflicts. I don't see any, frustrations or anything of the such for the moment. Let's do this. Let's do that. And let me just take out this deck, see if I can see any extra little things that just might kind of pop on up. Our beautiful Susan and Jennifer are up next, and donations are closing and the live in 10 minutes. So my beautiful, here we go. This is it. Yes. Okay. So yes, you do have those new beginnings that seem to be coming on in. It's going to be important for you. The only addition I'm going to say is that you need to compromise into something. And if you compromise, that's how you're going to reach an agreement that is going to allow you to move on forward with that struggle that you're having straight into the middle. That has to do, as I said, the struggle and the decision with you feeling stuck has to do with work, has to do with creativity. Has to do with your path, has nothing to do with family, has nothing to do with friends, has nothing to do with love. Sending you so much love, sweetie. My beautiful Susan, sweet one. Susan is going to be at 1:51 and 30 seconds. Let's go see my beautiful Susan. Okay. Yeah, right? Okay. He definitely needs to make some adjustments, my beautiful Susan. Honestly, I mean, even when you guys live together, he should start making these adjustments right away, because these people can't keep on coming to your place. They can't keep on, coming on over and sleeping on over and everything. I get it. It's completely odd. It's really weird. I would not like it. I understand you. I'm not pregnant and I would be emotional about the whole thing. And I need you to be non-emotional about it. I need you to relax as much as possible. So let me go and see what's going on with Andrew. You see Akron. So snappy with you. Okay. Yeah. He didn't tell you because he knew that you were going to be overwhelmed. And that's mainly his reason, isn't it? He knew that you might become a little bit, out of control, that you might become a little bit onto the defensive and make your life difficult. And he did not want to do that. Now, what he doesn't actually realize is that by hiding these things and by lying or by just hiding the information altogether and not saying anything, he's actually making things all that much more worse. So, my sweetie, I'm going to have to say over here, my beautiful, she's taking a nap. It's weird. It is. I don't usually go to my friend's place to have naps. But I still don't see him doing anything. So as weird as it is, maybe it's just that type of a weird type of friendships that maybe he has. I'm going to have to say altogether over here, my sweetie, that I do not see him cheating on you. I don't see anything going on with this Akron lady altogether. How you should be feeling about this? I would be upset too. I feel as though mainly what you need to let him know is that, okay, you think it's really, really weird. You don't agree with it. You don't like it. Now, you could be asking him to maybe, he's got to want to do it onto himself, because otherwise you're changing him, and then that's just not right. You're changing somebody, and then it's not good. He's got to want to be able to do it because he wants to do it for you or for himself or for the relationship. So, my lovely, the best thing that you can do is truly tell him that, you don't agree with it, you don't like it, you're kind of stressed out by it, you don't understand it, and it makes it so much worse when he doesn't tell you these things, when he hides these things from you, right? So the very best thing that he could actually be telling you and doing is telling you the truth. I've got a friend coming on over today, they're going to be sleeping on over tonight, and so on, so on, so on. So then you don't have to, you'll still worry, but you don't have to worry that he's hiding and he's doing a bunch of things. He's at least letting you know what's going on and what the situation is. Yeah, and you say over here, he knows that I know. Does he care? Is this going to always be an issue? This come between your relationship. You want to marry him, but yeah, does he love you as much as you love him? What's really going on with him? And are you going to be okay financially? Let's go and see. All right, let's go to see this deck over here. My beautiful Jennifer, you are up next. So, is this always going to become an issue? Yes or no? Once baby arrives. Knight of Swords, the Hermit. I'm actually going to have to say no. I feel as though once the baby arrives and you guys are moving together, you're moving in together, things are going to change really, really quite drastically. So I still feel like he's going to be going out with his friends every once in a while. No doubt about that. But I feel as though he's going to turn a little bit more into a hermit mode. So he's not going to be able to have all these people come on over and sleep on over and so on. So I kind of feel like that time is limited. I feel like it is leaving now. It's not going to be a possibility into the future. So he has a very short period of time where he can continue to do these very annoying things to you. After that, I feel as though they're going to dissipate. He's not going to be able to do them anymore. So is it going to come into, is it going to become a problem, an issue? I know it's already an issue, but will it continue? I do not feel as though it will continue to be an issue. That being said, does he love you as much as he says that he does? Absolutely, my sweetie. Beautiful Ace of Pentacles over here, hoping, wishing with our beautiful stars. Yes, yes, and yes. There's nothing more than he would like, and there's nothing more than he's ever really wanted than to be with you. And over here, Three of Cups, reverse position again. So he has never cheated on you, sweet one. Are you going to be okay financially speaking? Let's go see. So will you be okay financially speaking? The King of Swords seems to be taking care of you, sweetie. Page of Pentacles, Nine of Rods. Sometimes it will be a little bit difficult, no doubt about it, but altogether, I do feel as though you're going to be okay. So I don't see any problems. Like I see over here a little bit of a hardship, but it doesn't seem to be lasting all that long. I see a lot of happiness surrounding you. I see a lot of him. I see a lot of Andrew working and fixing things and making sure that everything is okay. So I'll say yes, financially speaking, I feel as though you guys are going to be just fine, sweetie. I hope your beautiful angel is doing good, sweetie. She must be kicking you now, and she must be doing all different kind of things. Maybe she even has the hiccups. That is weird. I had one child, I think it was my first one, every night, like around 10 o'clock at night, he would kick the heck out of me, but often he would have hiccups at night, and it was weird. It was so weird. But anyways, you should be feeling all those beautiful things. Enjoy this, my beautiful Susan. I'm going to actually move on forward over here. Hello, my beautiful bright eyes. Nice to see you. And yes, thank you so very much for that, my beautiful Lilith. And let's go see for Jennifer. All right, my lovely. What will happen between Max, Libra, and you, Cancer, if you meet in person? Let's go and see. How are you doing, my beautiful bright eyes? And how are you doing, Jennifer? I'm going to take this one out. And I'm going to take this one out. Let's go and find out for Jennifer. What will happen between Max and yourself if you meet in person? The Star. All right. Reverse position. Let's continue. Four of Pentacles. Knight. We're not going anywhere. We seem to be holding on, but yeah, our Ten of Swords. An interesting mix over here. I'm going to be taking out more cards and I'm going to tell you what I see. Here we go. I'm actually going to take this one out. You and your daughter had a bad day, bright eyes. I'm sorry, sweetie. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Your energy. I'm sorry, bright eyes, sweet one. All right, let's go see my beautiful Jennifer, what we've got. So, okay. In order for you guys to actually meet each other, you're going to have to release some fears. You're going to have to release a little bit of some blockages. I'm seeing some focus, distracted by other things, not being distracted, confidence, independence, nurturing, practical. All right. So, I'm going to tell you this. If you guys meet in person, what will happen between both of you guys? I'm definitely going to have to say you're going to meet a second time. Is it going to be love at first sight? No. But I feel as though, first of all, we need to decide that we're going to meet. It's long distance, right? And this is a connection of 10 years. Yeah, you're not single. Wait, and you're not single. You are into a relationship, but this is a connection of 10 years, long distance. Okay, gotcha. So you're in a relationship, so this would be the extra relationship coming on through. Okay, so it's important to release fear. So the fear would be coming from that connection of 10 years. Whenever you had such a long connection like that, it's really difficult sometimes to think, am I going to ruin the connection? Am I not going to? Same thing coming onto the other side also. So we do have some fear about that. With that being said, I'm going to have to say over here that I feel as though you guys are really quite confident. I feel like you guys are focused. I feel like you're dedicated. I feel like it's time. Honestly, I feel like this could be really, really, really quite good. So I'm going to say I feel as though both of you guys hold on to each other. But at the same time, I'm going to say, depending on the type of relationship that you would like to have, okay? If you would like to have a relationship, but really just the both of you guys, okay? So you leave your current relationship, and you move on forward with this person, okay? I'm going to say to you, you guys are holding on to each other, but I don't necessarily see. I see one of you guys leaving. I see one of you guys kind of walking away. So is this connection actually going to work out? It's difficult to say at this moment. I don't see it necessarily working on out past maybe 2 months or so. Why? Because of the connection that you guys have had, because of the changes, because of the modifications, because of everything that is involved, and because we've been holding on to each other for so long into different kind of ways that it's going to be a little bit difficult to transition to something else. So will the ultimate answer over here actually happen? It could change. I don't want you to think about that, my sweetie, because Jennifer, it can definitely change. Nothing is set in stone. So depending on how both of you guys actually move on forward and react, you can change the ending of this, the outcome. What's important for you to know is that if you guys do meet each other at this moment, yes, you guys are both holding on to each other. You have to release that fear of everything that you've been through all this time and you got to be ready to turn that page, to start, you know, together and to start something. And if you're willing to do that, then I'm going to say, yes, go for it. There's caring. I'm going to say that there's loving. There's a very strong connection. There is a lot of independence between you guys too. So you're also able to not be together, and it would also be okay. A lot of confidence seems to be arising and coming through into this relationship, into this connection from you two. So I'm going to say we're not distracted by anybody else. I feel as though it is really quite clear into his mind and into yours that this is something that you guys should navigate towards. So I say, why not go for it, navigate through and see where it's going to bring you. It's definitely something that you have to explore, that you need to figure out. And after that, you're going to see how it's going to go. So take it one step at a time. Do you need to explore it? Yes, definitely. So explore it, enjoy it, take it one step at a time. Keep communication open at all times, because you guys have had this connection for such a long time. It's going to be important to talk. And enjoy yourself, sweetie. Go for it. I feel as though things are going to actually end up being quite good, sweetie, because you do have a lot of confidence one in the other. So Jennifer, go for it, my sweetie. Congratulations, my lovely, and make this 10-year connection happen, sweetie. All right, my beautiful. Thank you for coming on in tonight, my beautiful Jennifer. And thank you for being here with us. And thank you for your patience, sweetie. My beautiful bright eyes, I'm so sorry you did not have a good day with your daughter. And yeah, you were fighting and everything, right? All right, my lovely. Let's go see what I've got for you. So we are with our beautiful friend over here, Bright Eyes, for the moment. And Jennifer, I'm wishing you a lovely evening, sweetie. All right, bright eyes, bright eyes, bright eyes, bright eyes. Your daughter and you know you're going to be okay, right? I know that at this moment we're kind of frustrated. We've got all different kind of energies over here that are not necessarily being said out loud. So you probably have some energy. It's kind of hidden. You have like a gray energy that's around you guys at this moment. So we're not completely upset. We're not completely into the black, but we're not white. We're not all perfect. That being said, within the following day or two, everything is going to be absolutely fine. Everything is going to be back to the way that it should be, sweetie. So the energy right now is an energy of, as much as we're not saying everything, how we're truly feeling one towards the other, because we don't really want to hurt the other person's feelings between you and your daughter, things are going to be okay. We're already wanting things to be better. We're already thinking about it. So we want to balance things out, my sweetie. Yeah, you will. My beautiful. I have no doubt about it. Give her approximately 2 days maximum and things they'll be back, sweetie. She's already, thinking about it. She's already having regrets about this whole conversation, this whole fight, this whole energy and everything. So I don't want you to worry about it. Your daughter is going to be absolutely fine. You're going to be fine. The connection is going to be okay. She absolutely loves you, even though you guys are a little bit frustrated at each other right now, sweetie. And you say, will Rachel, her daughter and yourself and your daughter move into a new house? The whole bunch of you guys. So 2 daughters and 2 moms. Let's go and see that. I know, Steph, sad because you're mad. That's what I'm saying. She's got regrets. Yes, she does. She's already wanting things to become better. And I know you got regrets too. That's what happens when we get upset. We say things sometimes. It's going to be okay, my beautiful bright eyes. It's really going to be all right, sweetie. I promise you. She loves you. And she always will. Doesn't matter what it is you're going to say. She loves you. And I know that you love her. That being said, my lovely, are all you guys going to be moving in together? Yes or no? Is there a possibility that you're going to move in with your daughter, but not necessarily Rachel and her daughter? Is that a possibility that it's not going to be everybody? Because I see over here 2 people being left out into the cold. So I'm going to say no. I know you do. I know you do, Bright Eyes. I know. I know. And you know what? She knows too. She knows. As a daughter and as a mom, I know both sides. So I will say yes. Don't worry about it. Things are going to be okay, sweetie. I'm going to have to say over here for your other question, is Rachel, her daughter, and yourself and her daughter going to move into a new house? I'm going to say no. I don't see it, sweetie. There seems to be two people out here. I kind of feel like it's Rachel and her daughter who are not going to be moving in with you guys. So unless the energy changes, something changes, there's a modification, something is being made that is going to make a different outcome. At this moment in time, I'll say no. Oh, you don't want to? Okay. Well, tell her that it's just, yeah, you got to tell her, sweetie. Yeah, you've got to tell her. Tell her just simply, you know what? You would like to spend a little bit more time, just really just you and your daughter, to connect more and just use it into that way. So don't tell her that you just don't want to because for X or Y reason. And it's true. Everybody wants to spend more time with their daughter, right? And she's going to be moving in with you. So just say that you want to be able to spend a little bit more quality time just with you and your daughter. So maybe, maybe just put off the plans to a future time with no actual time. So maybe into the future, just really not right now. It could be a way around it. I know you do, sweetie. I know. I know you do. But you know what, my beautiful bright eyes? You feeling bad towards your daughter, I get that. And the fight, I get it perfectly. You feeling bad towards your friend, I get it too. But at some point, my beautiful bright eyes, and I'm that type of person, bright eyes. I am. I feel bad for anybody, for everything, all the time, honestly. I have a lot of regrets about a lot of things, and I'm trying to work onto that. I know you feel her energy is not compatible with yours, right? But you don't want to hurt her feelings. But you've got to, because otherwise what's going to happen is you're going to end up paying for it. You're going to end up being upset. Your daughter's going to nobody's going to be happy. Nobody is going to be happy living into this home, sweetie. So it's better that you say it. It can actually save your friendship and it'll save your sanity and your daughter's sanity than to just have that chaos happen. So it's better that way. I know that it's sucky, but it's better that way than to have something bad happen. Just try to break it, nicely to her. Just let her know that you want to spend some more time, just you and your daughter together. That now's not really quite a right time. And just kind of leave it like that. She doesn't need to know that you feel like her energy, is not compatible with yours. I'm sending you a really big hug, my beautiful bright eyes. I know that things will get better between you and your daughter. And I'm wishing you a lot of strength for Rachel, sweetie. I know that it's not an easy thing. Yeah. You go for it, my beautiful bright eyes. When you are ready, you move on forward and you go for it. Sending you strength and love, my sweetie. I'm going to move on forward over here to our dear friend now, Juanson. Juanson, it is your turn, sweetie. Juanson. Hold on just one moment. I'm just moving over here one moment. Okay. I'm going to sign out over here. Have a lovely evening, bright eyes, sweetie. Juanson, let me move on forward. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh, love. I did not even... You're the one who posted. I did not even see that. Yes, it was 10. I'm so sorry, sweetie. Okay. Hey, let me go see over here. Oh, all right. Okay. Our new sexy deck is on the way, guys. It's like not too far away from my house. That is exciting. Okay. I want to do this and I want to go and see Juanson. And voila. Okay. Yeah, you've been resting today and you've been watching not Elizabeth, but you've been rewatching Wednesday, isn't it, right? I actually loved the series Wednesday after all. I think I told you guys, but I absolutely did end up loving it. It took me 3 times before actually liking it, but I absolutely love it altogether. Yeah, really. And you're off tomorrow because of the leave of absence. Look at that. It's a price you were given for that since seriously. Okay, but you're not complaining. All right. Let's go for it and let's go see what we've got coming on for you. And I'm just going to open this up after. All right. So, Juanson, let's go and see what I've got coming up for you. I didn't see it at all. Seriously. I saw something scroll across my phone, but I thought it was like PayPal because, yeah, my phone gives me like double notifications. It comes, everything goes through 2 of my emails. And it gives me double notifications all the time. And I thought it was a double notification. I'm sorry. I know. She's so perfect. She is so perfect. She looks like she is so cold-hearted, yet she stands her ground, and she's gorgeous into that kind of way. And yet she is so sweet. She is so sweet and loving at the same time. Yeah, she's adorable. I love her. I really do. She's fantastic. All right, let's go and find out what we've got coming up for Juanson. All right, Knight of Cups. That is you. Justice, feeling as though something is unfair. Queen of Swords, reverse position. High Priestess. Let's take out some Lenormand to kind of come into play into all of this. I think she's our spirit animal, right? I love her. She's adorable. She is so good. Honestly, what a good actress she is. She's fantastic. Okay, the house. This is what we're wanting to build. The book. We need more information. The birds. No information coming our way and no clarity. Oh my gosh, Swanson. I have rarely seen such a frozen picture is what I have to say. Frozen. Honestly, nothing is happening. Nothing. Nada. Niente. Zilch. Nothing. Rien. There you go. You're wanting to build, you're wanting stability, you're waiting over here, our beautiful King of Hearts, you're waiting for a Queen of Hearts to pop on in, but you're not necessarily seeing her, not necessarily hearing from her, no clarity whatsoever. Therefore, our Knight of Cups is kind of walking around, wandering around, waiting for the beautiful Elizabeth to pop on up, but she's not. How unfair is it? That being said, I still need you to a little bit stand your ground to watch out for anybody who might be, kind of gossipy or anything of the such at work. Other than that, I'm going to say you're frozen in time. I'm going to take out another deck is what I'm going to, or I'm going to go see how Elizabeth is doing since you're frozen. What's happening with Elizabeth? Nothing wrong with frozen sometimes. You know what? You've had such a week, Watson. I feel like it's okay to have nothing happen to you. I do. I think it's a good thing, actually. I prefer nothing than tower moments and car breaking downs and all that stuff. How's she feeling? She's not doing good now. We've switched it upon. So you are not doing good. Now you're doing good. Now she's not doing good. Okay, things can't really get worse right now for her from what I can see over here. She is still looking. She feels as though she is despair. She is in despair. She is looking for improvement. She wants better things. I feel like she's really afraid about something ending, and it seems to be either there's something that needs to end, something that needs to change into her life, and I'm not quite sure if it's school, if it's work. It's like something is a little bit too difficult for her right now to handle. And she's trying to get rid of it. Yeah, I know, right? It just switches on over. But that being said, as much as she's not doing good, she is going to be having a beautiful switch of energy where things are not going good. But like you, she's a lot like you. things really don't go well, really not, yet she still finds a positive. She is still going to choose happiness. She is still trying to choose acceptance and awareness and clarity. She's trying to feel better is what she's trying to do right now. That being said, with you, she is persevering. She is continuing. She's not taking no compromises. It is you or nobody else. That being said, I'm going to have to say over here, she is wanting to do manifestations with you, but she's just not seeing you. Let's go see what the Gospel of Arabia has to say. Oh, you've had this one before, or maybe Lilith has got this one before. Vlad, which is Sanguis over here. And that's really about family. It's about family. It's about being close to people that you love, people that you care. This is about how you're the result of love, struggle, joy, fortune. There is only one of you, and you have been born with that very beautiful, unique set of talents and a very unique purpose. Now, an agreement you have made is binding, and you will be released from it only with difficulty. So this is what is coming on out for you. And if you do have any family issues that are going to be coming on up, you need to deal with them quite promptly. But I don't really feel as though that's going to be happening. And I feel as though this card is actually coming a little bit as into the past. I feel like this agreement that you have made that is binding is actually coming from that agreement that you've had with having that day off tomorrow, which is binding you, which you must take on off. And then you will be released. So it's an oracle of the past. Interesting, isn't it? Let me give you then let me give you some messages. Let's go to this one. Ooh, I know. Interesting, right? I feel like I cannot rest until we are together. Your opinion of me matters the very most. Sometimes I can feel like I can tell what you're thinking even before you even said one single word. I think I might actually be addicted to you. I silently wish you good night before I go to sleep. And let's go to this little one. You have been into my dreams. You have painted my life with the colors of heaven. You are special to me. No other compares to you. That being said, my beautiful souls, I'm going to say good night to everybody. I'm going to wish you guys a lovely evening. For those of you who have not had a good day, I hope that your day gets better. Sending you love and strength. And we'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Have a lovely evening, Juanson. Lilith also. If Bright Eyes is still here, or Carrie is still here, or anybody else, sweet dreams, everybody. See you tomorrow.